This is the future.
Hello everyone, and welcome again to a new Warframe video. Now, I just want to talk about Kahl's Garrison. For those who don't know, you can unlock this mission after completing the Veilbreaker quest, and after that, you will see our new friend Kahl relocate to the Drifters camp. If you aren't already using the Drifters camp, you can swap to it from the Earth nodes on the star chart. Completing weekly Kahl missions will increase your Garrison rank, but there's no Syndicate reputation farm tied to the Garrison. However, if you complete the current weekly mission, you will rank up by 1. And at max rank, you will unlock these benefits, along with the ability to make platinum with the Archon mods. Now, let me give you a simple trick on how to get 270 platinum or more per week, which you can add to your weekly platinum farm. You can combine Kahl's Garrison mission with the Zerman mission weekly to get Archon Vitality and Molt augmented respectively. Archon Vitality is an important mod, especially for those players who wish to increase the damage potential of their heat abilities. This is an important mod in Thermal Sunder setup, as it increases the damage per second of the heat, and it's a special synergy for Ember. Overall, you can say that it's one of the best in slot mods for some of the combos in Warframe, while Molt augmented is a blessing for those players who want to increase their power strength and endurance runs. This is great for min-max builds that requires a lot of power strength. For example, if you want Hildren's Pillage to have full defense strip, then you can add Molt augmented along with other power strength mods and Archon mods to get the 400% power strength needed. This is also a great synergy for an Orgaze Atlas that needs 300 power strength to have the maximum amount of loot drop bonus from the augment. Overall, it's another item for maxing builds, and both of these items are hot in the market right now. And every week, you can profit from this mod in Arcane by selling it to other players. To maximize profit, you should have a max rank Molt augmented, which is farmable by doing Zariman bounty missions and exchanging 30k standings to Cavallero every day. If you do this, you will get max rank Molt augmented at the end of each week. In the process of doing Zariman missions, you can also farm Endo, as it's a possible reward at the very end of each bounties. By doing so, you can collect enough Endo to max rank Archon Vitality before selling it to other players. If not, you can combine it with other Endo farming methods, but honestly, I don't usually go for the manual Endo grind right now and just do Steel Path Conjunction Survival and Steel Path Void Fisher missions. The amount of duplicate mods and Endo drops from Steel Path enemies will stack every week that I can passively farm Endo while farming Steel Essence. Another great mission to add is the Steel Path Survival mission in Alera Jupiter. If you already completed the Steel Path levels and looking for a mission to max rank your Warframes and weapons, then this is the perfect spot for you. I usually do this mission in pubs, and I will make a very detailed video about this next week, talking about the things needed and the rules to level up your weapons and Warframes in here. But for the meantime, just note that this is also a good spot for passive Endo farming, as you will get about 700 to 1000 Endo per run while leveling your gears. So, long story short, you do Zariman missions to farm Endo and the Molt augmented Arcane. And then you can use the Endo and the Kahl's Garrison missions once you purchase the Archon Vitality mod. After the Whispers in the Walls update, I now have the reason to finally add the Kahl's Garrison to my weekly Warframe routine. And thank God that I also can farm some platinum in the process, because honestly, I'm not doing this mission for months now, as I find it really boring and with no replay value. In the upcoming Whispers in the Walls update, Digital Extremes will introduce a new system called Archon Shards Coalescent Fusion. There will be a new character in the Cavia Syndicate that will allow players the opportunity to fuse extra Archon shards into new shard variants. The new system will introduce a Violet, Topaz, and Emerald shards, and these shards will offer both stat benefits but also feature some weird procs to keep things interesting. With this new system, Kahl's Garrison will be relevant again, as this is the only way you can get Archon shards aside from Archon hunts. However, I'm hoping that somehow Digital Extremes will update and make some changes in the Kahl's Garrison mission. I know many will disagree with the things I will say, but I would love to see a co-op version of the Kahl's Garrison mission. While it's not needed, but it would make the whole experience better, as players could possibly shorten the mission time spent looking for all the objectives to collect stocks. Also, remove the stealth gameplay, as it's bullcrap in my opinion. Kahl's not made to be stealthy, and it's just annoying to see him trying hard to be a ninja, but fails miserably. The sneaky sabotage variant of the weekly mission is just a pain in the ass, and while other players love stealth, you can't deny the fact that it's hilarious to see how clunky the stealth mechanic of our new best friend Kahl. Kahl's Garrison will be a mission not just for getting platinum through Archon Vitality when you have the max rank of this syndicate, but it would be the main source of getting new powers for our Warframes in the future. And it would be wise for Digital Extremes to make some improvements to this unique mission inside the world of Warframe. Another thing that I would like to add is the massive gating to get these Archon shards and combine them into new ones. You get 2 Archon shards per week, and we got 50 plus Warframes to try out these new versions. It would take months to finally get all the Tau Forged versions for just 1 Warframe, and I think it's time for the developers to be generous and add at least 1 or 2 Archon shards in the Kahl's Garrison offering. Another thing that is problematic for players is we already have put Archon shards in our Warframes to maximize their builds. Now, if you want to try out the new shard variants, then most likely you will remove some of the Archon shards in your favorite Warframe, and my god, this will take a lot of resources to do so. Aside from pheromones, I'm burning a lot of bio resources just by taking out Tau Forged Archon shards from one Warframe and placing it in another. Now, this is the experience of a guy who hasn't farmed Kahl's Garrison for a long time. However, I think you will also get annoyed even if you have been diligently farming Archon shards over the past years. This is because you will still need to remove Archon shards in your Warframes to try out the new ones. This costs a lot of bio resources and will be another huge addition to the farming simulator of Warframe. I really hope that Digital Extremes will be more generous with the Archon system as they are adding more things to farm in the game after the Whispers in the Walls update. I'm not hoping for a big change, but just giving us the option to try the new Archon shards without burning ourselves out from farming would be nice. Now, I would love to know your thoughts about this new system and the changes I'm hoping that Digital Extremes will do to the Kahl's Garrison mission. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future.